just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say. I am not suicidal.
Okay?
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you.
Hey, y'all. So this is Ree coming to you guys to talk about today's hot topic, today's big news. Jussie Smollet. Jussie Smollet was sentenced today after his fraudulent police claim of him falsifying a complaint of a hate crime that involved hate against the LGBTQ community, hate against his race. And, you know, it was a big ordeal. I mean, the man went on to do interviews with Gayle King and speak out and things. And, you know, it turned out to be a lie. And so he was sentenced today in court. The judge ripped him a new butthole. Oh my God. Like it was as if the judge was waiting for that moment to dig into him. Mind you, trial has been no cameras inside that we can watch, you know, along. But this verdict, oh no, you know, well, the sentencing, shall I say, oh no, like the judge was like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and let them watch this, and I'm going to rip you a new butthole. And I must say, I received secondhand embarrassment and secondhand thrashing. Like I felt the ouch of the things that the judge was saying. He was reading Jussie. He read Jussie for filth. He went and said, you have become a joke. You are about to be a rags to riches. You know, your career is gone. And, you know, now the comedians, like, they refer to Jussie whenever a lie is being told. Like, you're an embarrassment. You know, I'm sure your relationships with the political figures, with the political representatives, that's all the bench. Like, he just ripped into Jussie for like a good 9 minutes. Okay, like before sentencing him. And I don't know how Jussie sat there. Like afterwards, Jussie has like a whole spill outburst. And honestly, as embarrassing as that was as well, listen, the way that judge ripped into him, you got to say something. I mean, Jussie removed his mask just to say, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to jail, and I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not suicidal. If anything happens to me in there, it is not because of me. I am not suicidal. Something happened to me. Let me tell y'all something. Jussie was still trying to pull a civil rights move. Like, still trying to pull a, you know, like, freedom, justice type of move. Even after sentencing, this man was like, I'm going to play this role to the end. And all I got was secondhand embarrassment. I felt a bit of sadness for him because I cannot even imagine being embarrassed to that level for the world to see of, you know, your career gone. And to see that you lied, you know, at least you've been convicted of lying, right? Because he maintains that he's innocent, right? And honestly, even if he did it, he's going to maintain that. Why? Because why would he come out and say, no, yeah, I did it? It's even more embarrassment. He got to maintain it, right? Like, let's be real. He has to maintain it, you know? He got to ride that wave all the way out, but you were convicted of lying. And I just can't imagine that level of embarrassment and ridicule that you will forever receive. Like, this is going down in the history books for celebrity news. Like, this will be talked about 40 years later. 40 years later, he literally, you know, allegedly did this to boost his career. And it backfired. It backfired so hard. When you do a crime, listen, you got to do that crime by yourself, because those two brothers, those Nigerian brothers that he hired, the moment that it looked like they were about to go to jail, they were like, we're going to tell you everything. We're going to show you proof. We're going to tell you how it happened. We're going to tell you everything. Okay? Every single thing. Like, you thought those dudes was going to have loyalty to you where they go to jail for helping you? No. And the story never made sense. It never, 2 a.m. in -2 degrees weather, late at night, with a mask on, but yet they can recognize that you're a star from Empire, a show that I doubt a racist would be watching. I have not watched Empire since the first season. And you're telling me that everyone else is going to recognize you, Jussie, as if you're an A-list actor? Nobody would even recognize Denzel Washington, who has won more than one Oscar award at 2 a.m. in -2 degree weathers. That's covered up. Not like, but we're going to recognize you, Jussie, that we just discovered through Empire. The brother of Journee Smollet, who's still, respectfully to her, we love her, but still not an A-list actress. Let's be real. But we're going to recognize you, Jussie. Oh, my God. And then you kept the noose around your neck. It was just so many obvious, like, WTF moments. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's really, really, really sad that it's even gotten to this point. And yikes. Embarrassment. But the spill that he did at the end, where he's like, I am innocent, and if I did this, I would have done this a long time ago. And then he brings in slavery and all of these things. And it's just like, you just pissed the judge off even more. You pissed everyone off even more. You think that appeals is going to fall through? What? And you're only going for 150 days, right? Which is roughly like 5 months. Due to COVID and everything, they'll probably get you out in 30 days. Let's be real. Like, you'll be there for like 30 days. You act like he gave you 150 years or 150 months. He gave you 150 days. Days. You got off lucky, to be honest with you. But I guess the embarrassment of you even having to sit in jail is probably what's holding you up. But I mean, I just don't know. And it's just, I want to say I feel bad for him, but I feel bad more so for the embarrassment of it all. That's why, like, it's cringy. It's so cringy. And then you got on the stand, and like the judge said, you perjured yourself for hours on the stand. And we don't know, right? Like, we weren't in the courtroom. You know, the judge and everyone else that was sitting there knows. But what we do know is that you confess to knowing those dudes. You confess to having sexual relations with one of the guys, doing coke with one of the guys. You confess to having a personal relationship with these guys. Like, it was, why would you get on that stand? I guess you wanted to be heard. I get that. But, oh man, I don't know, Jussie, but, I honestly wish you well after this, because this is tainted, and I don't see any director or actor or, producer, anyone using you in their film or whatnot. Like, this is such a ridicule moment, and it's so, like, I really feel bad for you, but I really hope that you can recover for this. You may have to do straight to DVDs or, straight to, I don't know, like maybe a Netflix special. Like, I don't know. You're going to have to take a significant pay cut. Like, you may have to go behind the scenes and not in front of the scenes anymore and just get your credits that way. But I do hope that you recover from this. And yeah, I want to hear what everyone else thinks. Like, what do you guys think about all of this? Was the sentencing too hard? I don't think it was that hard. I think he actually got off pretty easy. Do you think that he should have been sentenced at all? Do you think it should have been more? Do you think that he could recover from this? You know, I want to hear everyone's thoughts. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, bye, guys.